Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man, and it's time to demonstrate the 100% coconut oil soap that I made using a free sample of Brambleberry's Key Lime Tart. That's what I have here, two of these. Just had a half ounce of the fragrance oil, so I only made a very, very small amount, just the amount that I could use with the fragrance oil at the strong rate. I've already actually used one of these. I got three of these. I've started using one of them. It's an extremely, extremely hard bar of soap because it's 100% coconut oil, which I'm absolutely sold on. I love it. I was doing this, you can watch the video, making this to test the sample scent, and it's really nice. Now, straight out of the bottle, it does have a little bit of a lime scent to it. It's Key Lime Tart. There's a little bit of a little bit of lime scent to it. Most of us know that citrus scents don't hold up very well in cold processed soap. So the lime scent really is not with it. I left a good rating, but not a high rating, not the best rating, because the citrus seems to leave it. But it has a lot of, I can't even really describe it. It's sort of chocolatey, vanilla-y. It's really very, very strong. Actually, I really like this one. I even took a shower with it this morning, and of course I washed my hair and washed my beard with it, and even when I got to work, I was still smelling it, the remnant of it in my beard and my hair. Really nice. A very, very nice smell, even though the lime is not with it. So that's the result of this. I'm overall pleased with it, even though the lime didn't stick with it, and that's generally how it is with citrus scents in cold processed soap. The last time I left you, I told you I wasn't going to be making soap for a while, and actually, it's Friday evening. I generally make it on Friday or Saturday. I'm not doing any this evening, unfortunately. Last Saturday, when I gave out my soap, this one's almost gone. I've used it, but this is the one that I gave out. This was the hot process layers. This is the one I've used. It's almost gone. Surprisingly, it did not go very well. Usually my soap, the people who are there are regulars. They know it, they like it, and it flies off the shelf. So I had about half of this batch left over, and I had a small batch of this. This was the one in the round column labeled the hot process and cold process with embeds. The one that's round, I have just like a small batch of this. So tomorrow I'll be giving the two of these out, the rest of these batches. So I won't be soaping again tonight or tomorrow. And folks, I don't know what I was thinking. I made a batch of soap that you see here. You see the embeds in this. If you watch me, you know that I like to use up embeds in hot process soap. Generally, that's the only time I do hot process soap, and I've been on sort of a hot process kick here recently. Excuse me. The soap I made here, I had a lot of scraps left over. I ended up trimming up some of them because the edges were rough. There was a lot stuck in the crock pot, and I had all of these embeds. So I made a hot process batch like I usually do. I am so sorry I didn't record it. I had three that wouldn't fit in the mold, so I put them in my muffin mold. So I have a decent sized batch here, getting rid of those embeds. Another thing I like about hot process soap is I can use Wilton's food coloring. I do not use it in cold process. It does not hold up. Some people don't like to use it even in hot process because it's so extremely potent that it will sometimes bleed and have foamed, colored foam. But I've used it enough to know what an incredibly small amount it takes, and I can't get this really vibrant green, or I've not been able to find it with micas and dry powders and so forth. I can only get this with those FD&C colors. So that's one of the things I like about hot process, because those FD&C colors will hold up in it. I also tried something I've been curious about in hot process, is putting yogurt into it and seeing if the yogurt helps keep it fluid. Now, it's not fluid like your hot process, not like that, but it actually did work. I went ahead and put 3 tablespoons of just plain, unsweetened white yogurt into it, unsweetened, unflavored, and it actually did keep it nice and fluid even as it started to cool down. So that's something I definitely want to keep in mind. I've already used one of these, really happy with it. So that's what I have right now. So I'm sorry I missed the making of this, never even gave it a second thought for some reason. But the video this actually goes with is the making 100% coconut oil soap. And my gosh, folks, if you haven't made 100% coconut oil soap. Try it. Put a 20% super fat with it and try it. It's fantastic in the shower. And overall, I like it. Now, Brambleberry says that the scent does darken. You can see these are dark. I did not put any color in this whatsoever. This is the scent oil that turned this dark. Very, very happy with this. Even though it didn't hold the lime, I didn't really think it would. The scent that is still left with it is very, very strong. Very pleasing. So really happy with this. Thanks for watching, and I should be back to soaping next week, and I'll see you then. Have a great weekend, folks. Bye.